How the fuck did you know I started recording? That's what I want to know.
I didn't. I'm just busting all the time.
You just busting all the damn time, man.
What's up?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Outlier podcast, episode number. Who gives a fuck? It's a pretty high number. It doesn't really fucking matter. It's another episode. So, welcome back, guys. Snaps. As always, we're gonna get started with the Would You Rather's. Do you want to go first, or should I go first with mine?
I'll go first. That's fine. That's already welcome back.
Go ahead and go first.
Which one? Okay, got it. Would you rather have everyone be able to read your thoughts or look at your internet history? I think that one's pretty easy for me. I'm gonna go ahead and let them look at my internet history.
Yeah, me too. 100%. That's an easy one for me.
Yeah.
Internet history. I don't care. I mean, what's the worst thing they could find? Some fucking porn, if that. Who gives a fuck? It is what it is.
Yeah.
Easy. I'm pretty sure most people are gonna agree with that one.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I'm gonna read from one of the comments. This one's from Janelle. She says, "Would you rather put a stop to war or end world hunger?"
That one's that's a good one, actually. Now, more that I think about it, I would say end world hunger.
Okay.
In hopes that it'll possibly end a lot of greed, and then domino effect, hopefully less wars out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with the same, right? End world hunger, but not in hopes that it ends or has a domino effect. Just more in the sense that hunger is an everyday thing, right? As war is like almost seasonal. It's like every other whatever time. So I think world hunger is much more beneficial to society. Plus, wars are becoming less and less common, right? Like, we're heading in that direction anyways, to the point where I feel like we're becoming smart enough to realize that violence isn't the answer. So I think we'll get there eventually. So I think world hunger is the easier, best choice for society, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, it's the more constant one, right?
Yeah.
To your point.
Yeah. Immediate effects around the world, instead of like country to country. It's like all around.
There is enough food to feed everybody in the world. It's just hoarded.
Oh yeah.
In first world countries.
Think about how much fucking food we waste.
Oh yeah.
I work at a place that deals with food, and the amount of fucking food we throw away is ridiculous, bro. Like, literally, like
produce food.
Yeah, perfectly good food. That just whatever didn't meet a standard, or they need to put the new ones out, whatever the fuck it may be, just gets thrown away, tossed away.
Yep,
that's constantly happening. So, did you have any more would you rather's or no?
Nah. There's the same shirt, same pants one. I don't know if you want to do that one.
No, that one's lame as fuck. No offense to whoever.
Whoever wrote that one. These are my viewers, bro. What's up?
Yeah, not my viewers. That's why they're... Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking with you guys. Anyways, the next one comes from Estevan. He says, would you rather suck your best friend's toes to save his life or suck your best friend's Cheeto crumb fingers but leave them spotless to save them? That's an easy one for me.
Yeah, I think I just have to ask you which flavor of Cheetos I want you to eat before. Go ahead and eat those cheese jalapeno. You know what? Go ahead and eat those Catalina Reaper pepper ones. I'm sucking on them. Carolina. I'm sucking on them fingers.
Yeah, I'm going the same route. I'm sucking on those fingers, bro. That's a no-brainer. Like, they're both fucking gross and like obviously sus, right? Like, you're sucking on another man's parts. But at least one you get a good tasting, sensation out of it. The other one's just some nasty ass, dirty ass bunion feet like yours.
Yeah, bro. Don't make me show my
Go ahead and
beautiful, healthy feet.
Show 'em.
I've been working on mine. I put these little things on them, and that's how you get these beautiful feet right here.
So for those of you that's fucking gross, bro. That's disgusting. You look like you have fucking Homer Simpson feet. How fucking yellow those shits are.
That's just the ISO on my camera. I swear.
Bro. For those of you that don't know, that thing he showed is a toe spacer. Basically what it does is reverses the effects of a bunion, right?
Yes. Well, not just bunion, because apparently I didn't know this. You're the one that told me that bunion's only for the big toe. But yeah, so if your toes are all crunched up due to shoes, and so I did research on it, right? And it's real prevalent with women because women like to wear the heels and all that stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that causes your toes to crunch up, and that's apparently very unhealthy for your feet. It throws off your equilibrium.
I don't know.
And yeah, it's just bad for you overall. So I'm trying to get mine right.
That's cool, bro. I need to get that chin strap. I keep forgetting to get that shit. But for those of you that don't know, sleep is super important for you, and a chin strap will help you get great sleep and not mouth breathe. Because what was the statistic? Something along the lines of like 70% of mouth breathers die sooner or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm making it up, right? But it was something to that effect.
Yeah, apparently there is a relation to mouth breathers and the life expectancy, and apparently it's like 10 years is cut off of those who mouth breathe.
Yeah, bro. I'm a mouth breather in my sleep for sure, like 100%. And then on top of that, I'm tall, right? Like tall people die sooner too. So I have the odds stacked against me, bro.
Yeah, but you're not that tall, bro.
I know, 5'3".
It's like
I know that's short.
You know,
you're taller than me, right?
I think we're like.
You know what? It's funny because we played with one of with Esteban, the one that commented the "Would you rather," and he knew that you were short for some reason.
Because you're always saying it on the podcast.
Do I?
Yeah.
Nah, but for those of you that are wondering, he's actually not that short. How tall are you?
5'9". 5. Yeah.
Because why were you gonna try to change it right now?
Because
how are you trying to change it? You changed your mind. You're like, nah, let me say something else.
Because at the where they give you was it the DPS where they give you the your driver's license?
DMV? We call it DMV.
DMV. Yeah, they put me at 5'10", but I checked my height and I'm 5'9".
Oh, they like measure your height over there?
Yeah, the first time they did it, they measured my height. The second time when I got it renewed, they just asked me, "Do you want to keep the same height that's on the previous one?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever."
Hell no, bro. That speaks a lot about your character.
Yeah, bro. Like
you should have corrected it and be like, "No, I'm 5'9".
No, what should have happened? What's gonna happen now is I can get away with a crime. They're gonna be like, "We're looking for a 5'10" male." Like, nah, man, that guy right there, he's 5'9". He ain't it. That's not him.
Yeah, well, no, there's a lot of people like that. Like, I was hanging out with someone that had an ID, and we were getting a few drinks, right? And they showed them their ID, and I guess they looked super different because I guess they lost a lot of weight or whatever. Yeah. And so the bartender was kind of confused and discombobulated at the ID, and mine's the same thing. Like because in my ID I'm super skinny. I was like 180, and I had no beard, so I just looked like a different person, So
do you look like dramatically younger too, or no?
I think the beard has partially has to do with that. Anyways, guys, let's get into the topics. The first topic of the day is Drake's new album. And our thoughts on that. What'd you think of the album? I'm curious to hear your reaction because you specifically react to music, and I think you reacted to this album, right?
I did. I reacted to it on the stream, and we're releasing it track by track on YouTube. So if you want to go see my live reactions, it's on Roger Reacts on YouTube. But we'll go ahead and cover it here. I think that for me overall, it's a miss. It's a mid. It's not like horrible.
Yeah.
After a second listen, it's not horrible, but it's it's not one of his greatest works. I think the last 2 to 3 albums haven't been his best, and I'm just sad to see it, bro. Because obviously I react to a bunch of music, and I love good music, man. I want people to come out with good music, and Drake is one of those artists that typically I trust. I'm like, damn, this guy's gonna come with the heat,
Yeah.
right?
Usually
And don't get me
delivers.
wrong, yeah, and you don't get me wrong. There's like about 4 of those songs that I visited since the reaction video, and so there are some songs in there that are decent, but overall, mid, mid
What do you rate it then out of 10? 10 being like the best Drake has,
album.
yeah. What would you rate it?
6,
A 6?
6.5 maybe.
Yeah, I would give it the same. I think it was a very mid mixtape. The last one he came out with was Certified Lover Boy. That one was mid as fuck too. Like it had some decent songs, and this one did too. But there's songs that are gonna be looked over. Like no one's ever gonna go revisit those songs. Like they're good
Yeah.
for this moment, but that's not saying much, Like they're not songs that are gonna make it very far. And
Yeah.
do you think this is like the beginning of the end for Drake, because he hasn't came out with any like amazing stuff in a while? Like, do you think this is the start of his long reign as the number one rapper?
I would like to say I would hope not,
Mm-hmm.
but there does come a point, right, where you become so famous, so ahead of everybody else that there's a disconnect, right? We see that a lot of the times, that they're living a lifestyle that isn't relatable to the audience, like you and I, right? So for me personally, and the stream knows this, that whenever I listen to a song and they're flexing about all their luxuries,
Yeah.
it's like, that's cool, but I can't relate to that, right? Like, I'm not in the Lamborghini, I'm not in the mansion, I'm not doing all these things. So it's like, that's cool and all, bro. I'll listen to it, but that doesn't hit me the way when you're on your conscience shit. Like when you're on that type of stuff that, oh, everybody goes through that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like he's at that point, especially a lot of songs in this album is very flexy and all that stuff. And in my opinion, I don't really mess with that. So I can't give you a straight answer. I would hope not, but I mean, it could possibly be.
I think it's the beginning of the end for him. I mean, think about how long he's been at the top, bro. Since like 2008, or maybe even sooner or earlier than that. At some point, it's hard to keep that streak going. Everyone gets knocked out eventually. You can't stay undefeated forever, right? Like
That's
someone's gonna
facts,
catch
that's
your
facts.
ass right on the chin and go to night night. But
Hey,
then to top himself, his numbers and all that. Like, how long can he keep doing that for? So it was
I
only
don't
a
know.
matter of
He
time.
said on the album that he's doing Bad Bunny numbers.
I don't know. I don't think that's true, bro. Do you think that's true?
I don't know. That's what he says.
I don't know. I mean, he could be possibly doing that, right? But and then times change as well, right? Like Bad Bunny is now a huge star, and like that wasn't possible back in 2008, right? So things are always changing. So who knows like Taylor Swift? How is Taylor Swift still fucking relevant? She's like
bro.
she's tops everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you one song by her, not one.
He should retire. Sheesh.
I don't know if he should retire, but I feel like if he doesn't get in that creative state that he was, before he became Champagne Pappy, then I don't know if he's gonna be able to bring it back. It's a dangerous time for him.
Yeah, he has some clever lines. I will say that there's some cleverness in there. I just think overall the execution wasn't there for me. So
Yeah.
I think he's still capable of making a good album, and I hope to see it soon. I want Kanye West to come out with an album with all this crazy stuff coming out.
Kanye West. Yeah, Kanye. Honestly, Kanye doesn't miss, in my opinion. Like he always
Facts,
has a
bro.
good, really good album. Like, what was that last one? Donda. That one had some
Yeah.
good shit on it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like if there is an artist that I am fully confident of dropping an album that has good songs in it, it's Kendrick for me. Like Kendrick will,
I don't like Kendrick,
cr-
bro.
bro.
It's because I like that ignorant shit, you know. Like
Yeah,
I like ignorant, like upbeat party type shit. I just like the beats. You know this about me. Like it's a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
about the
yeah,
beat and the vibe and the feel and where you see yourself in that moment listening to that song. You like those like deep lyrical
yeah.
messages, which a lot of people are like that, but I'm more of the casual listener.
Yeah, like you like a lot of EDM, right?
Hmm. I
I
do.
watch his reaction channel that it's crazy because he's like me that he's super introspect when it comes to music, but he loves EDM music too. I'm not like that. I'm like, nah, bro, I can't do all that.
Who loves EDM?
This guy that I watch,
Oh,
he's yeah,
he's a
yeah,
reactor.
yeah.
Oh, like I sent you a song. Did you like that song?
Nah,
No. I
nah.
figured.
The beat was fire, bro, but my chat was clowning it. You didn't see?
That's not what I asked.
Yeah, nah.
You didn't like it?
Nah, I didn't like it.
Come on, bro.
Okay, like it wasn't bad, but I'm never gonna pull that song back up. Ever.
I feel like smacking the shit out of you.
And if that was in the club, bro, I'm paying the DJ to change that shit.
I feel like fuck it. You seen that video where I feel like putting you in the headlock with your nose in my fucking with your nose up my asshole like that one guy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Speaking about Drake, guys, he's getting sued by Vogue.
Oh, okay. Before I forget, we'll continue with that. But remind me to tell you something about Birdman and Drake. But let's talk about Vogue.
Okay. So let me show you guys a picture real quick. This is from TMZ. Oh my god, no way it went all the way fucking down. I have to re-find it again, guys. One sec. But basically, Drake and 21 Savage promoted this thing on, I guess, their Instagram or Twitter. I'm not too sure, but it's basically a fake cover of Vogue of 21 and Drake, you know, basically posing for Vogue. And that's obviously false. It wasn't a real issue of Vogue, and so Vogue is suing them for that reason. I can't fucking find it. Here it is right here. Okay. Yeah. So they use it to promote their album or mixtape, whatever. And this is it right here. So it's a fake issue of the magazine. It does not exist. And so obviously you can't do that, right? You can't publish something and make it look official if it's not. And so yeah, they're getting sued over this. Let's see how that works out for them. Honestly, I think they lose, in my opinion, because
That's
like,
plagiarism, isn't it?
yeah, 100%, bro. You can't just you can't market something as true, right? If it's not. So yeah,
Yeah, that
I see
was
them losing
like
that.
who approved that, right? In their team to think
Yeah,
that was.
that's very dumb of them to do.
I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, I mean it just got announced a few hours ago, so it's pretty new.
Yeah, because you had told me about it, and I thought it was the line that they had mentioned.
No, you thought it was the lyrics. No, it's a physical
Yeah,
fake copy of Vogue that they created to promote their album.
yeah, because in that song with 21 Savage in his last album, Jimmy Cooks, he talks about the whole, you know, don't tell me that you don't tell me that you model view and been in Vogue, and then he addresses it again in this new album, and he says, "Yeah, I know I told you that you're not a model if you weren't on Vogue, but it takes one call from me, and I'll put you on Vogue.
Yeah.
And he starts to elaborate, and I thought I was like, oh snap, maybe Vogue didn't like that, but damn, no, this is plagiarism, bro. I
No,
just
yeah.
pulled it up right
So,
now.
bro, that's one of the dumbest things they could have done, because Drake is at the point in his career where he could have just asked to have been put on the cover of Vogue with 21, and I'm pretty sure you could have got that done, right? Like you mentioned, he mentioned in the lyrics that all it takes is one call. He could have made that a real thing, but I guess he was just, I don't know, not thinking and decided to make a fake, and now it's this huge lawsuit. So pretty sure they're gonna lose that.
That's what do you think is going on through Vogue's mind? Do you think that that's like a power move?
I think they want to make a statement, right? To like, this is not okay. You can't, I don't care who you are, you can't make a fake copy of our company's image for your benefit. Like, that's just, it's a simple put you in your place move, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy because like Vogue being as big as it is, like I guess because smaller companies would be privileged to be mentioned in Drake's song. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%. But
You feel me?
even then, like, I feel like some companies would still sue, just because, for clout, you know, like, oh, we're
Yeah, I
suing
mean,
Drake.
well, yeah, that's true too, right? But imagine if Drake said, "Oh, you think I don't speak facts? Catch me on Outlier podcasts." Are you suing him, bro?
I'm suing you for those bars, motherfucker.
Drop the fire horns, bro. That was fire.
I need a new damn co-host. What the fuck was that?
Are you suing him, bro?
I'm suing this bitch ass.
I'm not suing him, bro.
I'm first thing I'm doing is calling them up personally, because I got him on speed dial, and then I'm a sue his ass.
Yo, first of all, who has speed dial nowadays?
Me.
Nobody has speed dial, bro.
I know.
Stop
No one has that shit. But still, it's funny to say, right?
Yeah, but nah. I mean, I'm just wondering what was going on through Vogue's mind. But I think that you nailed it on the coffin by saying it's one of those things that they need to make a statement, because then again, anybody can go on and run and use their.
Yeah, if they let it slide with Drake, yeah, lots of people will continue to do that.
Mm-hmm. Megan Thee Stallion is gonna start twerking, take a picture, and then put Vogue over it.
Yeah, you don't know what's possible. All right, guys, last thing we're gonna end off the podcast with is the UFC predictions for this weekend, this Saturday. UFC 281, Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira, main event. Should be a good card or good event. So my pick for the main event is Alex Pereira. Who you going with? What?
That's crazy, dude.
Who you going with?
Oh, Drake and Birdman. I'll say it right now, bro. I kind of want to see Izzy get humbled, bro.
You want to see Izzy get humbled?
I want to see Izzy get humbled.
Well, that's what I want to see too.
But I think Izzy takes it. I'm happy with either or, to be honest, because if Izzy wins, it's like, damn, he got his revenge.
Yeah.
But if he loses, that rematch is gonna be fire, bro. Fire, bro.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know or aren't familiar, Alex Pereira beat Israel Adesanya twice in kickboxing. Once by knockout, once by decision. So now that they're meeting in MMA, people are excited to see how that's going to play out with all these different factors. And in my opinion, I think Izzy has the skills to beat him and more experience to beat him. Just with MMA in general, because Alex is fairly new to MMA. I don't see Israel trying to wrestle him or submit him, or I think he's gonna stand there and try to strike with him.
Yeah,
and
he's a striking artist.
Yeah, of course, right? And we've seen how that ended before when he tried to trade blows with Alex. He ended up knocked out, right?
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah. So I think Alex knocks him out, in my opinion.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting because like psychologically too, it's like Alex knows that he can take him.
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
He's
Like
been taking stabs at him, bro. He's been posting pictures of Israel knocked out, like and his son
yeah.
making fun of him. Like he just
This is gonna be Izzy's biggest test, bro. 100%. Because I don't care what you say. Oh, it's kickboxing or the decision was like people thought that Izzy won. It doesn't matter, bro. The fact is, you lost to this guy twice. You got your ass beat by this guy twice. So psychologically, this is going to be the toughest battle for him because he has something to prove finally.
oh yeah.
And Alex has that confidence. It's like, I've taken this guy down before. Like, I can easily do it again. So. Yeah,
I
I would.
think you're going with who are you going with?
Snap. I would rather see Alex win. It's because the thing is, I haven't seen Alex fight, bro.
No,
I've only seen highlights. I've
yeah.
only seen highlights.
Well, he knocks everyone out, bro. Literally, because he's so strong. So, I think Alex knocks him out. But if Izzy does win, it's gonna be because Izzy decided to be a wrestler or a grappler. But I don't see that happening. So,
I see him being more of like a counter fighter. This fight,
okay,
right? Like
yeah,
being a defender, like a Mayweather type.
well, yeah, could be. So we're going with Alex. Co-main event: Carlos Esparza versus Zhang Wei Li. Who you going with? Just pick one.
Wayne Lee.
Me too. I'm going with Wei Li. I think Wei Li by knockout. I think I'm calling it now. It's gonna be a head kick.
You think?
Yeah, I'm calling it now.
Nah, I think it's a TKO. She just ground and pounds her.
Okay, Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler. I'm going with my boy Dustin Poirier, bro. Just because he beat the shit out of McGregor, he's got that confidence about him now. So I'm going
I think Dustin, but I would rather see Chandler.
I'm going Dustin, but I rather see Dustin. You know? Frankie Edgar, Chris Gutierrez, no one cares. Dan Hooker or Claudio. Pick.
I don't know.
I'm going Dan Hooker. He's a great fighter, or he's a good performer. I'd say that he puts on a show. Fan favorites: Dominic Reyes versus Ryan Spann. Who do you got?
I don't know.
I'm going Dominic, and then Erin Blanchfield versus Molly McCann. You know Molly McCann, right?
I'd have to see a picture.
Patty Pimblett's the girl that's always with Patty Pimblett.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm going Molly McCann, just because.
I'm going that whole just because she's with Patty.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Those are our predictions. As we mentioned before, Roger has a new channel where he reacts to music. You can always join his live and watch these podcasts live as well.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you guys drop a would you rather, a like, and a subscribe if you haven't already. Anything else you want to add?
I think we'll leave the Drake and Birdman maybe for another conversation. I think it'll still be relevant.
Is it like super long, or can you just?
Nah, I think I can squeeze it in.
Okay.
Like in a 2-minute. So I saw this video today of Birdman on a podcast talking about how much money he made off of Universal. And somebody had asked him, like, okay. Oh, because he was talking about how he split $1 million between Drake, Lil Wayne, and Nicki Minaj. And somebody says, like, oh, how is it with them? Because for people that don't know, according to, those three artists, Birdman wasn't paying them. And so there's like a lot of contention there a few years back. And so they eventually split up, right? That was the legend. But apparently Birdman says on this podcast that they still do business together. Like they're not allowed to walk away. He's like, they can't walk away. They're in business with me for life. That was a statement he said.
Birdman has all of them under contract?
I don't know about a contract or what, or maybe like he paid. I don't know what, bro. Like he didn't go into detail in this clip, But he's like, they do business with me for life. There's no
getting out of it.
walking. Yeah, there's no walking away from here.
Yeah, I mean it has to be a contract, bro. Cause
That's the mob,
nah, I'm pretty sure it's a contract, bro. Because
right?
I don't know if you heard this about him, but Lil Wayne, Drake, and like people all around Birdman have always called him like a father figure, and like always talked about how much they respected him.
Yeah.
So I don't see it's too far off that he obviously gave him a hand before they were nothing. So I don't think it's far fetched that they would sign like this life contract with him. You know, like I could see that being a real thing for sure.
Yeah, like that song "Stun Like My Daddy."
Yeah,
Lil Wayne had Birdman as playing his father in the damn music video.
Did you ever see the clips of Birdman kissing Lil Wayne on the mouth?
Nah.
Yeah, that's how close they were. He would say, "Oh, here's my dad," and then he would walk in. He'd be like, "What's up, Dad?" And he'll kiss him on the lips. On the lips, no cheek, on the lips. On some Tom Brady shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's my dad right there.
You kiss your dad on the lips?
Nah, fuck no. You kiss your dad on the lips?
Hell no.
Tom Brady kisses his son on the lips.
Yeah, but son's
young.
Yeah, super young.
But
is that okay?
I don't know. Well, yeah,
because
right? It's your son. But
because think about it like this, like it's normal to kiss a baby on the forehead, on the cheek. But once you grow a certain age, that's no longer like normal, right? Like I don't go kiss my dad on the cheek. My dad doesn't kiss me on the cheek.
Yeah, I mean it becomes weird at some point. I think around 8 and up.
Hey, Dad, what the fuck you doing, dude?
Nah,
you're kissing me in front of my friends.
You're gonna have a son soon. Maybe you should make that a family thing.
What? Start kissing?
Yeah,
until he's like 20.
Till he's 21. Till he's old enough to drink.
Man, I'm so excited for my son, dude. 1 more month, bro.
1 more month? I'm not.
He's gonna be right here, dude, in the podcast.
And the headlock like that?
What you gotta say?
That's it? I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna do his voice. I
can't speak for him.
Yes, you can. You're his dad, bro. He's a version of you. You speak for him all you want.
Nah, bro. What if he doesn't identify as my son?
You got a point. Then you're fucked, bro.
Yeah, I gotta wait till he's 21 in order to decide whether he's my son or not.
That's true. All right, guys. That's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. We appreciate every single one of you. As always, drop a would you rather for next week. Make sure you check out Roger's new React channel at, what is it?
Roger Reacts.
Reacts. By
the way, yeah, no, I'll mention that off air.
Okay. Well, I'll have his stuff in the description as well as his podcast, The Comment Podcast. If you're interested in temperaments, he just uploaded a video on that, so go ahead and check that out. With that being said, guys, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys very much. Peace.
Peace.